Hello, hello. Welcome to stream, this time on YouTube. Hello, Heavy Duty David. You are the first person here, I think. I don't know. You're the first person to comment, so hello. Meow, bye. Okay, well, see you later then, I guess. Yes, hello. I normally do these streams on Twitch instead, but I felt for a change, I'm going to do it on YouTube instead, which, you know, should be interesting. I've done it, I think, once on YouTube before, and it's been okay. So yeah, should be all right. Anyway, I've been working on a couple of pieces. Actually, hang on. Let me change my settings a little, just so I can sort the audio out. Make sure it sounds cool to everyone. Okay, so yes, I've been doing a piece that's very piratey based. I'm continuing on the Vocaloid stuff. Going pretty well, I think. So you know, it's going all right. These comments are popping up very slowly. It could be a setting that I've got going. Hang on a second. Let me. Oh, I can't change it. How annoying. Hang on. These comments are popping up very slowly. I think it's because I've got low latency on as opposed to ultra low latency. So it might be, but I can't change it now that the actual stream started. So the it might just have to live with it for the moment. How annoying. There's so many settings on YouTube that I'm like, this'll do, and then it doesn't do. Oh well, never mind. Anyway, I think there's maybe a 10-second delay, so we'll live with that for the moment, but I'll remember next time ultra low latency is what I want. Not low latency. Low is not low enough. It's the ultra low that I've got to get. So yes, actually one more thing. Just do that. I'm just going to pop out the chat on my other screen so I can look at it better, because my eyes are awful and I can barely read them. Anyway, pirate piece. Let's play it. That's where I was up to. Hello, Bobby. How are you doing? Apologies in advance. We've realised that I haven't set the latency low enough, so the comments are like a 10-second delay. I'll remember for next time to actually do it properly. Thank you. Gosh, that sounds cool. You mean piratey? Yes, you do mean piratey. It sounds very piratey. It's about rum and cannon fire and stuff. But yeah, like I started this a couple of weeks ago, and I wasn't able to work on it last week because I hit ear fatigue from listening to things too loudly and just listening to it over and over again. And yeah, so most of this has been done on the Sunday, yesterday for me, and it's been going pretty well. So, you know, it's I'm quite liking where it is, and I think I'm going to follow a very sea shanty vibe where I'm just going to repeat back and forth between the chorus and verse thing, but I might do shorter versions. I don't know, because sea shanties tend to be a blah 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 blah. Here is the verse and the chorus, ba 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 ba, and another verse, da 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 da. And here's the chorus, da, 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 and now, you know, something like that. So I kind of want to go with that style. So I am good, Poppy. I'm going all right. The heat of today has given me a stonking headache, but I've taken some pills, so I should be good. Which is quite annoying actually, because like this weekend we had like mid-20s on the Celsius scale. And I was like, cool, that's fine. And then today was 37 degrees, and I'm like, what have I done? So the big heat change like really messed my head. I can still feel a bit of a headache in the back of my head, but I'm doing all right. So how are you all doing? Little busy, so you need to leave. 37? I hate the heat. Yeah, no, 37. Ugh, it's 37 Celsius, not fun. But anyway, if you need to go, then have fun. Thank you for checking me out very briefly, and I hope your day or night is good. During another Melbourne lockdown, yeah, I heard about that. We're trading now. Then it's my turn. Now it's your turn again. Ho ho. Maybe it's my turn again in a few weeks' time. Who knows? But yeah, it sucks pretty much. So I hope everything's working out over there currently. I mean, on the bright side, at least it's at the moment till the end of Wednesday. So hopefully you'll be good. But yes, hello Janice Incarnate. How are you doing? We're just discussing Melbourne's lockdown in Australia. They recently locked down because of COVID again. Great. And we just saw that Perth was doing it. Good luck with the song. Thank you, David. Have a good day, night, whatever time period it is for you at the moment. So the first thing I want to do here is actually change the harmonies a bit in Vocaloid. So what I'm going to do here... Sup, Mitch. Am I meant to know who Janice Incarnate is? Sorry. Oh, you like Roos if you're in Oz. Yes, I do. I love the Roos. I have to say that, because if I don't, they'll beat me up. Which is what most animals are like here. Yeah, we have our... I mean, in West Australia, which is where I'm from, we literally had a war with emus. Like, that's actually a thing. You can Google emu war, and you'll see a fight that we had with the emus, and we actually lost it. Yes, you do, you midget. Ah, okay. Thank you, unfortunate. Yes. Yeah, it's weird with YouTube because everyone has different names. So suddenly I'm like, who is who? What is going on? So, but yeah, no, that's all good. Yes, welcome. Thank you for coming to the YouTube version of the stream. Excellent fun. So my plan, what was my plan? My plan... it was this. Yes, it was this. So I'm going to change the harmonies a little for this bit. Because I currently, with the Vocaloid, I've got like 7, maybe 8 Vocaloids doing a chorus thing, but they're only playing 3 lines. One of them just being an octave above, so it doesn't really count. So I want to add a bit more of a harmony to it. So, is your writing name? Excellent. Dun, 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 dun. Wait. A. Yeah, no, it should be down actually. F. E. Da, 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 da. I've already forgotten the chords. 1 second. Just gotta find it. What are my chords? D minor, A, G, F, B flat. That's right. D minor, F, G, A, B flat. Yes, okay. D minor, A, G, no, A, hang on, D minor, yeah, no, A. Oh god, I've already forgotten like half the shit I need to do. Hang on, let me see what everyone else is doing. Do do do. Ah, cool. So I can do that. Back in mid-chorus. This isn't the one I wanted. This is the one I wanted. Bum bum, and there's G. Red. And then F. And then B flat, which is going to be, yes, B flat, so F.
Days. Captain. Captain.
I think Jen got her a cowbell for the set. Even says need more cowbell. How nice.
Steer.
What a lovely present.
Ship. Dawns.
Everyone should love it. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Let's raise.
Alright, let's see how this sounds.
Cannon fire light up the ocean red and signal the end of days.
Might just change some settings in here.
Worship through Poseidon. Raise. So let's take up cannon fire light up the ocean red.
Break it up to 2 sessions.
The end of days. Captain steer our ship through Poseidon's storm.
Oh, I actually need to change that. I just remembered. The hour. I actually need to change this. So I had hour as 2 separate things. Needs to be hour. Is in that one.
Captain steer our ship through Poseidon's storm. Let's loot and pillage and raid.
Nice. Okay, so this one now I need to do. Same thing. Sorry if this is boring. Give me a second.
So let's
Bum 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 bum.
see
Mm-hmm.
T
Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum.
T March
Du, du.
Death hands come
I don't mind cowbell on recording, but in person it's like fingernails on a chalkboard.
with the
It reminds me of beating a when you were a kid and you beat saucepans with wooden spoons. That's what a cowbell reminds me of, because it gives that same kind of energy.
our
You're like ha ha ha, smash the thing. Dun, dun.
veins spice should
Do, do.
So let's take up arms and send and fire light up the ocean red and signal the end of days. Captain steer our ship through Poseidon's storm. Let's loot and pillage and raise. So let's take up arms and sing our sea shanty.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll replace the mids. Actually, should I replace the mids? What have I got else? What else have I got? Actually, I'll replace one of the regular choruses, and it's going to be the Miku one. Yeah, the Miku one can do that. I'm trying not to play things in Vocaloid because I found it actually like explodes when I try and play too many things, and I don't want to burst your ears. I think it's maybe I need to add. Maybe can I add like a limiter on the master or something? I don't think I can. I think that's the problem. Like I play things and then it's like, Bah! Look, I'll do it now. I'll just turn the sound down like a ton. Drop it to minus 30 decibels. And then here we go. You hear that? That's the clipping thing that we all know and love. So, you know, got to be careful of that. But that sounded pretty nice, actually. The full chord sounded decent. So let's export this into where I need to export it, which is in here. La 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 la. And while I'm there, I will go back into Cubase, delete all this, go back to the start, go to my pool of nonsense, empty it, erase. It is gone forevermore. And then I will, on the secret side camera, which you cannot see, or camera, screen, which you cannot see, I return them. Brand new. Beautiful. All right, from the beginning, so people can have a listen. Go, Bobby. Part. And then I need to think of more lyrics. All right, there was a note that was wrong somewhere. I just need to find it. Hang on. Loot, loot. Someone's playing it, singing wrong on the lute. Who is it? It's probably one of the new ones. Okay, or probably both the new ones. Let's loot and. Ooh, look at that. That's a G sharp. Why would I put that there?
Loot.
Do, 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 do. All right.
Loot.
There we go. Much better. Let's export this again. Multi-channel. I decided to do it multi-channel this time. Like in my previous pieces, I've done one track, but I've done multi, so I can actually mix it a bit better in Cubase. So thankfully, I'm a genius. Get that all done. Unfortunately, I still haven't figured out how to get it into Cubase properly, but that's okay. We have our methods, which is this elaborate nonsense. So let me just plug that in there. Done. All right. Back to the thing. Much better. And then we're back onto this thing again, which I will begin by shamelessly just copying everything over, as you do. Whoops. Oh no. I probably need that one too, don't I? I'm going to give it a few seconds because it's copying all the MIDI across the entire board. Usually takes a little while when you have so many tracks. What a bummer. Should go back to the happy music that I was doing with the old SNES sounds. Because there were like a handful of tracks, so they were a lot nicer to work with. See, I can't move the thing. I'm stuck. Stuck waiting for the MIDI. But oh well. Anyway, so yeah, this piece is going. Oh, this piece is going pretty well. I'm quite enjoying how it turned out, especially with the last week, because as I mentioned before, the last week has been pretty crud because I had ear fatigue, so I couldn't really do anything properly. Oh, I didn't even bring them over. Why would it do that? Then we can go back over here and get my key switches again. But yeah, no, it was a bit of a pain because I was like, dang, I've pushed myself too far. I need to break, but I can't break. I'm doing cool music, so who knows? But now I'm good again. Oh, I forgot the guitar. What a fool. What a silly bean. Grab them. Bring them over here. Guitars are actually quite important, turns out. And then we're done. Yeah, I was just grabbing the chords so I can bring them over here as well, because otherwise I'll forget things. As regulars know, I'm very forgetful about what the hell I'm doing half the time. So keeping the chords there is very important. It sounds pretty good on its own without the lyrics, doesn't it? So let's think of some lyrics for this, because I have these. Black Serpent's Rise. God, this is another one that's just like I've made it difficult for myself because the beat distribution's so weird. Because it alternates between like 6/8 and 3/4. So it goes 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2. You can hear that in lyrics right at the start if I play this here. I don't know if you can hear that, but 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2, that sort of thing. That's what the beat distribution is, and it's like, this is awesome. God, that means it's gonna be hard to actually set lyrics to it. Sorry, but I've done well so far. Black serpents rise from the depths of the sea, consuming prey to instill misery. So I need to come up with that sort of thing again. So bum bum ba-dum bum ba bum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum do 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 do. It's generally in threes, isn't it? Because it's threes but like swung and then straight threes with so swung parts. Black serpents. Black serpents. No, wait, black serpents rise from the, rise from the is the straight bit. Rise from the depths of the sea. So I need to come up with lyrics that do that again. So let's think of some piratey stuff. We're going along, going dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. About face. What are some piratey words? Starboard? Port poop deck? I don't think I want to use that word. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh, this is hard. Lyrics are hard. And now I'm on the spot. With ready to masts. With sail. Sail's the name of the big thing on the boat, isn't it? Bum with our sails raised, we'll conquer the waves. With our sails raised, we will conquer the waves. We will is required. With our sails raised, we will conquer the waves. Dum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum ba dum. We will conquer the waves. Cutting down fishies and eating sandwiches. Cutting down. No, let's not do that. We will conquer the waves. I suppose I should make it rhyme with waves because I did it with the first one, which is sea and misery. Conquer the waves. Waves. Wait, days. I could use days again. Would veins work? No. With ourselves, we will conquer the waves. I can't use end of days again because I've literally done that already. Maybe waves is not the best idea. With ourselves raised, we will conquer the winds. But then winds isn't... What it rhymes with winds? Bins? Nins? Stins? Blins? I don't know. I'm gonna have to Google it. Wind rhyme. Rhymezone.com. Bind? Oh, it thinks it's wind. God, that's annoying. Not wind. Wind. Grind. Hind. These aren't right. Find. Kind. How annoying. Wind. Wait. I've forgotten much sonara, gone with the wind. Flung roses riotously with the throng, dancing to put thy pale lost lilies out of mind. That doesn't rhyme. Why has it got an example like that? Dimmed. That's a word. But why would it use that as an example? That straight up doesn't rhyme. No, let's just not use wind. I think not using wind is probably the smarter move in this instance. With ourselves rich, we'll conquer the waves. While we're here, let's look at waves. Waves rhyme. Caves. Oh, graves! That's a genius one. Oh, that's a good one. We will conquer the waves. loyal to the sea until our graves. The mighty ocean blue will... No. Maybe from our births to our graves. With our sails raised, we will conquer the waves. Owned by the sea, from our births to our graves. I love lyric writing with me. Yes, it's lovely, isn't it? It's it usually involves a lot of stupid stuff that eventually evolves into cool stuff. So, like this. With our sails raised, we will conquer the waves. Owned by the sea, from our births to our graves. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Let's actually put that down into lyric form, or into actually here, because if I don't, I'll be sitting here looking stupid for too long a time. I think it's there. Hang on, let me double check the thing. If you've got any smart ideas for lyrics, then I'm all ears. 103. Double check. I don't trust my own eyes. No, 104 is where it starts. Boop. There we go. All right. Dun, 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 dun. So all my lyrics I've already forgotten. I might take them as. It makes sense in a nonsensical way. Excellent. That's what I like to hear. With our sails raised, we will conquer the waves. Owned by the sea, from our births to our graves. From our births. From our... Maybe births isn't the right word. From our birth to our graves. Owned by the sea. From our birth to our graves. Yeah, birth makes sense. Births is not a word. Well, it is, but not in this sense. With our sails raised.
Black, black, sir. Pence.
Pence. Pence. Ah, I'm not zoomed in enough. Cradles. From our cradle to our grave. Cradle could work. Cradles. I'll look at it in a sec. That's a good choice, unfortunate. With our... Oh, dang it. I have to do with and then our as a separate thing. Our sails raised, we will conquer the waves. We will conquer the waves. Do you know what conquer is? Okay, good. I like the name. From the cradle to the graves. To our graves. Yes, genius. Hang on, let me solo this so I don't...
With our sails raised, we will conquer the waves.
Waves. Have you played around with Dark Glass? Is that for me or is that for Janus? Or Unfortunate? Conquer the waves, owned by the sea. From our births. From... So much hour. Hour that doesn't quite work in Vocaloid. I have to choose a separate one. Births to our graves.
To...
I feel like
Sir.
the strong beat should be on the opposite way around as well. Should be here instead. So let me check births first. To Mitch, unfortunate. I see. No, not births. Birth.
Owned by the sea, from our birth to our graves.
To our graves.
Owned by the sea, from our birth to our graves.
From our cradles to our graves. Okay, cradles would work. I need to move this though.
To owned by the sea, from our cradle to our graves.
Will work well when I've I've got all the others singing it. I've installed today. I got quarter cooking, made lemon pepper buttered chicken mashed taters, sawmill gravy with garlic gravy with garlic buttered green beans. Very nice, very nice indeed. Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum. With our shells. All right, now for this one, with our second one, sails raised, we will conquer the waves. Done. Dun, 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 dun. Owned by the sea. Owned by the sea. Bum ba dum bum ba dum. Owned by the sea, from our cradles to our graves. And did the dishes. Ah, you incredible man. Owned by the sea. From our cradle. Oh, yeah, that's right. Cradles to our graves. To our graves is wrong chord. Sorry, I'm singing badly.
Black, black, sir, sir, Benz, Benz.
Pants. With our sails raised, we will conquer the... Oh, spelled it wrong. Conquer the waves. Owned by the sea, from our cradles to our graves. Sea from our cradles to our graves. Did I do that right in the second one? I feel like I may have... No, I got it right. Alright, watch your ears. Just gonna turn down for a sec.
With our sails raised, we will conquer the waves. Owned by the sea, from our cradles to our graves.
That's nice. I like Cradles. It's a good one. Thank you, Unfortunate. You done good with the lyrics. With ourselves raised, we will conquer the waves. Owned by the sea, from our cradle to our graves. Cursed by the salt. Cursed by the salt. Filling our lungs. Ah, but then I've got to rhyme lungs with something. Cut him in for the word cradle. Cradle is copyright, unfortunate one. You could definitely do that. I'm gonna have to go to rhyme zone again. Lungs. Rhymes with tongues. Youngs, mungs. Maybe lungs isn't that good. Get that money. All 1 cent of it that this will undoubtedly make. It's weird. Yeah, you'd be surprised at how little money I make on music. I think on DistroKid I've made about $2.50 after a year of writing. So, you know, doing well. But, you know. Up our... Cursed by the salt, filling up our blood, our eyeballs, our skin, filling up our lungs is a bit too hard to rhyme, I think. Lungs would make sense here, but I do think it'll be quite difficult to rhyme it. Cursed by the salt, filling up our our toes. No, not toes. Keep away from toes. Why does it always come back to toes? Da, da, da. Cursed by the salt filling up our hearts. Maybe filling. Maybe I shouldn't use filling. Cursed by the salt. Pummeling. Cursed by the salt. Soaked in our skin. Skin's an easy one to rhyme. Cursed by the salt soaked in our... no, that doesn't work. Cursed by the salt soaked in our skin. Immortal eyes. Watching over our sin. Cursed by the salt soaked in our skin. Immortal eyes watching over our sin. Have I used sin yet? I don't think I've used sin yet, so that could actually be fine. I quite like that. I mean, it's piratey. It's like, haha, I'm cursed and evil. Ho, 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 ho. Which is exactly how pirates sound, by the way. Haha, hoo hoo, hee hee. Worry not. So we're not worry not anymore. Cursed by the salt soaked. Cursed by the salt soaked in our skin. Okay. Cursed by the. So I got to get rid of the what's it called? The rollover or something like that. I don't know. The simple time bit here. And done. Cursed by the salt soaked in our skin.
Re your spare.
Cursed by the salt soaked in our skin. Immortal eyes. I don't need the appoggiatura. Immortal eyes. Watching over our sin. Okay, that's perfect. Over our sin. Brilliant. On their
By
own.
our sails raised, we will conquer the waves. Owned by the sea, from our cradle to our graves. Cursed by the salt soaked in our skin. Immortal eyes watching over our sin.
Nice. Cursed by the salt soaking into our skin. I might change that so then it does the rolling thing. Cursed by the salt soaking into our skin. Something like that. And it just rolls a bit better. Salt soaking in.
Soaked.
Oh, in. Into our skin, sorry, into
Cursed by the salt soaking into our skin. Immortal eyes watching over our sin.
Good, excellent. That sounds pretty good, actually. I like that. So, cursed by the salt. Cursed by the salt soaking into our skin. Salt soaking into our skin. Immortal eyes. There's a leader note there. Nice. I think this was perfect actually. Oh, immortal eyes watching over our again. Our sin. Sorry, I got a message. I need to double check. Nope. Alright, don't care. Oh no. What do people want? Nope, never mind, don't worry about it. Sorry. People from the apartment complex being like, how do I turn on the pool lights? I'm like, oh, no, leave me alone. Dun, 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 dun. Doing this again. Oh, I should unmute, shouldn't I? Cursed by the bum. Oh no. Cursed by the salt soaking into our skin. Get rid of this and then just type in the words. Immortal eyes watching over our sin.
With our sails raised, we will conquer the waves.
Sorry for the clipping.
Owned by the sea, from our cradles to our graves. Cursed by the salt soaking into our skin. Immortal eyes watching over our sin. I hunger.
It's good. I like that. It sounds really nice with the three of them all singing together. Bum bum ba-dum bum. Other than the clipping. Dun, 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 dun. Yet dark clouds threaten to drown our. Yet dark clouds threaten to drown our. No, yet dark clouds threaten to. Dun, 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 to eat our butts. Dark clouds threaten to drown us in rain. Let's go for that for now. Dark clouds threaten to drown us in rain. Gives us respite. Bring us respite from this never-ending pain, but that starts to get very emo, doesn't it? Dark clouds threaten to drown us in rain. To bring us respite. To bring us respite. What else rhymes with rain? Rain, gain. Rain, pain, gain. Bane? Rain. Dark clouds threaten to sink our. Threaten a tsunami. Clouds don't cause tsunamis though. Dark clouds threaten a maelstrom. Would maelstrom work? To bring us respite. Oh, I wonder if Rhyme Zone can do maelstrom. No perfect rhymes are found. Strum. Well, good thing it's strum, so I could put strum in. Maelstrom. Dun 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 dun. Dark clouds threaten a maelstrom. Dark clouds threaten A fun chum. Eating sugar and chewing gum. Your dark clouds threaten to... I think a simpler word would be better. Dark cloud. I can't get Maelstrom to fit. Dark clouds threaten to drown us in rain, to bring us respite. Let's put rain in. Rain. To bring us respite from the horrors of Spain. Oh, rain. Oh no, I've used rain. God dang it. I was just like, hey, rain, as in like the reign of a king or something, but realized I'm trying to rhyme rain with it. So that doesn't really work, does it, do you think? Can you show the lyrics again? Here they are. With our sails raised, we will conquer the waves, owned by the sea from our cradles to our graves, cursed by the salt soaking into our skin, immortal eyes watching over our sin, yet dark clouds threaten to drown us in rain. Something, something, something. I like boat train. Dun dun dun. We show no pain. Yeah, I was thinking of pain, but we're getting pretty emo down at this point, and I tend to do that every time, where I'll write lyrics, then it's like, you know, I'm so dark inside, no one understands me. I cut my wrists, but no one cares, you know, and I don't want to get too far down there. Then I could use pain. Dark clouds threaten to drown us in rain, but we won't repent. No, hang on. What other options are there? There's drain, there's feign, crane, cane, blaine, feign, grain. But we'll beyond repair, even by God's own hands. Cool. I need it to rhyme with rain though. Beyond repair, even by God's own explain Spain plane rain. Beyond dark clouds threaten to drown us in rain, but we won't escape from the ocean's bane to drown us in. Maybe I should use a different word than rain. Dark clouds threaten to drown us in rain, drown us in floods. No, that doesn't work, does it? To strike us down. Oh, I could use to strike us down. Us down, and then like to bury our captain, make us drown. The dark clouds threaten to strike us down. We can't refrain from this game. Oh, is this back on rain? We can't refrain from this game. Hang on. Dark clouds threaten to something something rain. We can't refrain from this game. Maybe. Yeah, dark clouds threaten to strike us down. I like the down bit because I can use drown then. And I could get away with that. Yeah, dark clouds threaten to strike us down. To... no. Bury us at sea. Dark clouds threaten to strike us down, to bury us at... deep where fishes drown. Delays a bit more on YouTube than Twitch. Yeah, I think that's actually a setting. There was settings when you start on YouTube. There's actually a bunch of settings for latency, and I think normal gives you like a shit ton of latency. So I put it on low. But low seems to still be about 10 seconds. So next time I'll put it on ultra low and we'll see how that goes. But I can't change it midstream, so it's a bit too late now, unfortunately. Us where we drown. Yeah, I'm thinking of drown, but the dark clouds threaten to strike us down, To bury us deep where fishes drown. Strike us down. Us where we drown. You'll have to be faster. Don't worry about it. It's a little thing for this stream only. Just silly delays. Dark clouds threaten to strike us down. Dark clouds threaten to strike us down. Burned by the lightning, left to drown. Burned lightning or thunder and left to drown. We'll never give up. We'll never surrender to Davy Jones's home. Yeah, like that would be a really weird one because everyone knows like Davy Jones's locker, but if I'm like Davy Jones's home, it's just it sounds weird. I think. Shan't play the clown. We'll never give up. Burned by the lightning, left to drown. Shan't play the clown. Yeah, maybe I'm thinking that these two should involve like something bad, and then the next two should be we'll never give up, we shan't do the thing, you know. We shan't lay down dead, we'll never give up. I don't want to use the word shan't, that's a weird word. I'm spitting here. Yeah, just chuck shit down, you know. It's good. It's good. We'll never give up. Burned by the lightning, left to drown. We'll never give up. Our faith remains pure. For we love our captain. And Captain Abure. And then the piece is called Captain Abure. I don't know. Whenever we give up, our faith remains. No, we're loyal, maybe. We'll never give up. We'll always be loyal. Nah. Loyal's a bit of a weird one there. Give up. We'll never give up. No quarter, no surrender. Oh, no quarter's a good term. There'll be no quarter. We'll never surrender. And what rhymes with quarter? Porter? Supporter? We'll never give up. There'll be no quarter. We'll never surrender. I like hindquarters. There we go. No, yeah, that's the alternate version of Rickrolling. No quarter, no surrender. Oh no, wait, it's no quarter, no surrender. Never let you down or run around and hurt you. Ah, God, that was a really bad version. I'm sorry. Water. I like quarter, but I don't know if the rhyming part would work. Maybe so. I'll use surrender at the end, like there'll be no quarter and no surrender. So I go here instead. There'll be no quarter and no. I suppose I don't need a comma there, do I? And no, there'll be so surrender. Surrender has a fair few, I'm pretty sure, because it's just duh. Oh, there will not. We'll never give up. Our mighty splendor. Tender, gender. Fender, render, Mender, lender, sender. I can just use as well, can't I? So, wanna give up? Wanna give up? We'll use blenders. There'll be no quarter and no surrender. Duh. Duh. Blur. Chur? What the hell are half of these? Per? Occur? Infer? Concur? Transfer? Connoisseur? Saboteur? Saboteur might be quite good. We'll never give up. Ah, no. Tour and surrender doesn't work, does it? Duh. Oh. Oh, were. I should use were, shouldn't I? What? No, just give me the were. Thank you. Rendered. Yeah, it could work. Spur. Slur. We'll never give up, you big stinky slur. There'll be no quarter, nor surrender. Oh, nor. I should use nor surrender. Defer, refer, spur. Stir. Still think saboteur. Saboteur or saboteur? I don't know how you pronounce it. Silencer. Entrepreneur. Demur. I'm not sure what demur means. There it is. What does demur mean? Objection of an opponent's pleadings. He demurred at my suggestion to work on Saturday. Okay. We'll never give up. Of that we are sure. Surrender. We'll never give up. For that you can be sure. I keep thinking of the wrong words though. Maybe I shouldn't use surrender or quarter. Do you think maybe I could get away with just doing more on floor again? We'll never give up. We'll never give in. I've already used in with skin and sin though. We'll never give up. We'll fight to our last breath. We'll fight, hang on, we'll never give up until our last breath. For our last breath, for our... We'll never give up right until our last breath. We'll never give in up until our last breath. For our only choice is the I've used ocean already, haven't I? Oh no, I haven't. Ocean or death. Haha. That could work. Burned by the lightning, left to drown. We'll never give up. Not until our last breath. For our only choice is the ocean or death. That could work. I'm quite happy with that. Let's see how that goes. So jumping back in, I'm gonna bring the lyrics over to the other screen so I can see what I'm doing. And we will continue here. Blah 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 blah. Immortalize something skin. Yet dark clouds. So yet dark clouds. Threaten to strike us down. Yes. Threaten to strike us down. Rickroll goes wrong. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. For our only choice is the ocean or death.
Dark cloud.
Oops, yet dark clouds threaten to strike us down. Burned by the lightning, and left to drown.
My she ain't
Lightning and left.
too.
Ooh, now question. Which word works better? Do you think lightning or thunder works better? I know in terms of like the in terms of like actually it working, it would be lightning, but would thunder roll off the tongue better? Oh, it looks like binary stocks with the squiggles dirtus. How are you tonight? I'm good, thank you, Mark. How are you doing? We're currently coming up with fun pirate lyrics. Burned by the thunder and left to drown. Lightning. I think thunder would work better there, honestly. Burned by the thunder and left to drown. It rolls a bit better off the tongue. Bum bum ba thunder and left to drown. Bum bum ba da ba ba da ba da ba da. We'll never. Hang on. Where does the wheel come from? Bum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum bum. We'll never give up. I think wheel needs to be before. We'll never give up. Ah, okay. That kind of actually follows what happened last time, so I suppose that's good. Never give up. Not until it's whoops. Ah, of course. Excellent. Now I'll be more friendly with you. How are you doing, whoops? Left around, whenever you're up. Sorry about the delay, by the way. I put a stupid setting on my YouTube stream, which means the delays by about 10 seconds, so I don't see what you wrote until it's until like 10 seconds after. There is a setting that lets me change that, but I actually have to finish streaming in order to change it. So I'm like, whatever, I'll change it next time. So just remember that. I'm not ignoring you for 10 seconds, it's just that I'm not seeing what you're saying for 10 seconds. Burned by the thunder. I knew it threw you off. Yeah, that's the thing with YouTube. Like, everyone has different names, and I'm like, who is this? You act like we're friends, but who are you? I'm kidding. Everyone's my friend. All you have to do is say hello. We'll never give up. Not up and we'll never give up, not until our last breath. Okay, that fits. We'll never give up, not until. But yeah, I don't like that pacing.
Drown. We'll never give up, not until even more.
Maybe until our last breath. We'll keep going with it, see how it goes. Until's a weird word, because I don't know where the dominant syllable is. Is it until, or is it until? You know? I don't know. For our only choice. For our only choice is blah 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 blah. And for our only choice is the ocean or death. These are all the wrong notes I'm singing, but that's okay.
Sing.
For our only choice is the ocean or death.
Not until our last breath, for our only choice is the ocean or death.
Let's grab it. Dark clouds. Oh, that's going to be too slow. Okay. do this. Copy it, because I don't want to do the whole thing again for most of it. Get it there, go to top. Delete. Done. Alright. That one's good. But mid we'll do manually. Just because it's got different notes and I don't want to throw things off, so yet dark clouds threaten to strike us down. Us down. Burned by the thunder and left to drown. Burned by the thunder and left. Burned by the thunder and left. And left to drown. Burned by the thunder and left to drown. We'll never give up. Do 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 do. We'll never give up. Give up. Janice is unfortunate, by the way, if you were unsure. /whoops. We're all pretending to be different people today on YouTube. My name's Mark. My name's Content Rocks. You know, who are these people? We'll never give up. Not until our last breath. 4 hour only choice. It goes down, doesn't it? 4 hour only choice is our only choice is the ocean or death. Oh no, for our only. Oh, did I forget the word choice? Maybe I did. Hang on. I guess I did. Choice is the ocean or death.
But not until we'll never give up, not until our last breath. For our only choice is the ocean or death.
Nice. All right. Saving it, mixing down. We can go into the actual piece and see how it sounds. Finally, after all this time of listening to me completely sing the wrong thing. No, go away. We'll now actually be able to hear it. It'll be exciting. Is it done? Yes, it is. Bum. Different tracks. Right, skip over to ER. Oh, hang on a sec. I had a different thing. Yes, here. Beep. No. I need to go up a little.
With our sails raised, we will conquer the winds. All night the sea from the cradle to our wings. Cursed by the sun soaking into our skin. Immortalized, washing over our sin. Yet dark clouds threaten to strike us down. Burned by the
That death sounded a bit weird.
Ocean on Earth.
They're not really pronouncing it properly. Let's go into here for a sec.
Ocean on Earth. The ocean on Earth. Left. Left. Left.
Why are you saying leth? I want death. 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 Damn it, Miku.
On Earth. Left. 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 Left.
Is that the case with the others as well? They got clear on at the moment.
Death.
I guess they do.
Death.
That's not bad. Oh, it's an emote. The first of its kind on the YouTube. How exciting.
Left. Left. Left.
They're going left. Is it actually Miku or is it someone else? I think it's the other one, Amy.
Left. 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 Left.
Dang it, Amy. I need to go death. Death.
Ocean on Earth.
It's not quite right.
Watching over us in your dark cloud through.
Clipping! Clipping, no! Run away! We're going back to Cubase. No, this isn't what I wanted. Lightning and thunder. Indeed. Do 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 do. That's not quite what Mastodon's thing was, but you get the idea. God, I find it really hard to sing properly when I have headphones on. It's like I can't quite hear myself properly. So I'm like, ha 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 ha, la 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 la. And then I end up singing the wrong thing. Repeatedly. Move from pool. Erase. No, erase is what I want. Do 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 do. I'm pretty sure it's not the actual tune. White whale. It's like it's on the loop.
With our sails raised, we will conquer the waves. All night the sea flow, the cradles in our veins. Cursed by the salt soaking into our skin. Immortalized, washing over us in. Your dark clouds threaten to strike us down. Burned by the thunder, left to drown. We never give up, not until our life through. Our only choice is the ocean on Earth.
That death still does not sound like death, but we'll deal with that. Totally understand. Good, good, I'm glad. So when I'm like, la 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 la, I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, then you'll understand. You'll understand that it's just my headphones that are the problem. Too good, too powerful. Alright, let's play from the beginning. and then I would repeat the chorus again, I think. Maybe with different lyrics? I don't know. Let me think about it here for a second. Felt like maybe the vocals should lead in, but I don't know. Let me play. Bum ba da bum bee doo 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 doo. La 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 la. Bum bum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum. Copy. This is the best part about all of this. I can just copy paste the chorus over, and we're done. Easy. Dun da dun da da ba ba dum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum bum bum. Do 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 do. Oh no, an additional one I didn't need. Do 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 do. I also need this SFX. Just bring that over. There-ish, I think it was. Was that on Big Whoosh? I think it was. Oh no, it's off by a little bit. What a fool I am. Bum ba da ba da bum. What are these? What? Hang on. What are... Oh. Oh. Fuck. Yeah, I see. Wait, did I... Hang on. I've confused things now. Dum bum ba dum. Oh, I guess I did. Oh well. That's fine. That's all good. Let me just copy this over. Easy. But that needs to go back by 1 or 2 bars. I like that on its own. It's always a good testament to the tune that it sounds really solid, like on its own, without any additional shit. Let me just double check where the chorus starts. 138. Yeah, buddy. We want some clipping. Let's just export that. Dun, 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 dun. Wah, 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 wee, wah. Wah, woo, wah, 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 wee, wah, woo, wah, wah, wee, wah, 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 wah. Blee, blah, blue, blah, 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 blue, blah, blue, bleep, blah, blue. Blue, blah, blee, blah, blah, blue. Da, da, dun, 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 dun. Vocaloid, are you finished? Yes, you are. Bring them in. Bring them in. Different tracks, please. Ta-da!
With our sails raised, we will conquer the waves. On by the sea, from a cradle to our graves. Cursed by the salt soaking into our skin. Immortalized, washing over our sin. Yet dark clouds threaten to strike us down. Burned by the thunder, left to drown. We never give up, not until our life lives. For our only choice is the ocean on earth. Cannon fire light up the ocean, red and signal the end of days. Captain steer our ship through Poseidon storm. Let's loot and pillage and raise. So let's take up arms and sing our sea shanty. The march of death has come. With the blood of orcas within our veins, we'll steal spice and sugar and rum.
Hang on, I'm just toying with the vocals.
Black serpents rise from the depths of the sea, consuming prey to a still misery. Why not even now spare your weary soul, so long as you thirst to assist with
Thank you, Rob.
my know. I hunger for riches, so steal I must. Pillage bleeds to satiate my lust. It's never enough, I demand even more. Surrender your load and sink to the seafloor. Cannon fire light up the ocean, red and signal the end of days. Captain steer our ship through Poseidon storm. Let's loot and pillage and raise. So let's take up arms and sing our sea shanty. The march of death has come. With the blood of orcas within our veins, we'll steal spice and sugar and rum. With our sails raised, we will conquer the waves. On by the sea, from a cradle to our graves. Cursed by the salt soaking into our skin. Immortalized, washing over our sin. Yet dark clouds threaten to strike us down. Burned by the thunder, left to drown. We never give up, not until our life lives. For our only choice is the ocean on earth. Cannon fire light up the ocean, red and signal the end of days. Captain steer our ship through Poseidon storm. Let's loot and pillage and raise. So let's take up arms and sing our sea shanty. The march of death has come. With the blood of orcas within our veins, we'll steal spice and sugar and rum.
That's where it's up to already. 2:40. I think the idea is that I'd go back to like an instrumental part, do another verse and then a chorus, and then it'd be done. Cool. It says, whoops. Thank you. Much appreciated. I'm glad that you liked the cannon fire thing. Is that next to 3? It is next to 3. It's pretty good. I have a lot of the isotope things for mixing. They're very good. Like, regardless of your opinion of how bougie the isotope stuff is, they're good. So, you know, absolutely worth getting for doing all the various mixing nonsense. And they work pretty well. I mean, you can hear the difference there. Like I'm using a lot of like neutron as well around the place. So
Serpents run from the depths of the sea, consuming prey to a still misery. Why not human no spare your weary soul, so long as you wish to assist with my no. I hunger for inches so steep. Black serpents rise from the depths of the sea, consuming prey to a still misery. Why not human no spare your weary soul, so long as you wish to assist with my no. I hunger for inches so still I must pillage your wings to satiate my lust. It's never enough, I demand even more. Surrender your load and sink to nasty floor.
ah, dang it. Sorry.
Captain, steer our ship through Poseidon storm. Let's loot and pillage and raise. So let's take our arms and sing our sea shanty. The march of death has come. With the blood of orcas within our veins, we'll steal spice and sugar and rum.
Neutron's amazing, though I don't use it anymore. I always use neutron. It's so useful. It's yeah, just like tons of useful shit in there. Easily the most used thing when it comes to mixing for me. I do have ozone and stuff as well, but that's more for like once it's all done. Neutron's for like the individual things before mastering, for me at least. Yeah, and then nectar I mainly use because it's very similar to neutron and whatnot. It's just got more vocal orientated stuff, which I'm sure you're aware. But you know, DSs and that sort of thing, useful, fancy and useful. Yeah, so very handy.
Cannon fire light up the ocean red. Cannon fire light up the ocean red and signal the end of days. Captain, steer our ship through Poseidon storm. Let's loot and pillage and raise. So let's take our arms and sing our sea shanty. The march of death has come. With the blood of orcas within our veins, we'll steal spice and sugar and rum.
Exactly. Neutrons for the channel strip and ozones for the mastering. Bingo bongo.
Cannon fire light up the ocean red.
Just want to add more chonk to the strings. We understand the new Nectar is now using the machine learning tech from Neutron but with vocal processors. Yes, I think number 3 definitely does have it. Like if I go back to Nectar 3, you'll see Vocal Assistant here, so you can do all this stuff. So yes, Bravo Isotope. Yeah, they've done a good job for sure. Unmask. Carve out space for the vocals by comparing it to another audio track. Neato. Neato, libido.
Cannon fire light up the ocean red and signal the end of days. Captain, steer our ship through Poseidon storm. Let's loot it.
And do the same thing here. Just a bit of extra beef with the strings.
Cannon fire light up the ocean red and signal. Cannon fire light. Ocean on earth. Cannon fire light up the ocean red and signal the end of day.
I think at the moment my drums are a little muddy, but I figure I'm going to sort that out once I've actually finished the piece. I'll go back and clean it all up. But that was part of the Oh, this is what's wrong with the thing, trying to get the bass sounding good. I had a friend, like the woman who helped me with the lyrics for my previous piece and did the art for it as well. I showed her this yesterday, and she was like, "There's a weird note around here," and I think it's because of this thing that happens here. It's actually quite a interesting switch, because B flat minor, because I'm in D minor. So B flat minor technically shouldn't fit, but it absolutely does because of the C sharp. Like B flat minor has a D flat in it, which doesn't make sense in D. But because D has a C sharp, if you play that there, it technically fits, but it's not part of the key. It's a weird concept, which is why we end up getting this sound.
Consuming high to a still misery. Why not human? I'll spare your weary soul, so long as you live to assist with my own. I hunger for riches, so still I must pillage your lips to satiate my lust. It's never enough, I demand even more. Surrender your load and sink to dusty floor. Cannon fire light up the ocean, red and signal the end of days. Captain steer our ship through Poseidon's storm. Let's loot and pillage and raise. So let's take up arms and signal a sea shanty. The march of death has come. With the blood of orcas within our veins, we'll steal spice and sugar and rum. With our sails raised, we will conquer the waves. On by the sea, from a cradle to our graves. Cursed by the salt soaking into our skin. Immortalized, washing over our sin. Yet dark clouds threaten to strike us. Burned by the thunder, left to drown. We never give up, not until our last breath. For our only choice is the ocean on earth. Cannon fire light up the ocean, red and signal the end of days. Captain steer our ship through Poseidon's storm. Let's loot and pillage and raise. So let's take up arms and signal a sea shanty. The march of death has come. With the blood of orcas within our veins, we'll steal spice and sugar and rum.
Yay! And then, as I said before, we'll move on to this again, then a verse, then a chorus, and then we're done. And that'll be that. I should find some art for this as well. I do believe that getting some custom art made for the previous piece helped it in views with the YouTube algorithm. So I'll need to look around for that. Come up with some ideas. I need a name for this piece as well. It's currently just the title of the file is just called Wood, and my test MP3s are just called electronic pirate music. So I need to come up with an actual name for this thing. But I don't know what just yet, like Captain Fishpants or Weirdo Crew of Death. I don't know. I'll have to think of something. Something fanciful. Blum 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 blum. I still have that other fun piece I was doing, which I actually really like. I might open that briefly as well, just to have a play with it on the final 15 minutes of the stream. The yeah, I really like this piece. I reckon it works really well as like almost like a theme of some kind for someone, or like an ending piece for streams or something like that. I don't know. Boo doo boo boo doo boo boo wop ba 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 da ba ba da ba 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 da. Do 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 do. La 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 la. That sort of dealio. Load! Load! Come on, you beast. Load that shit. Oh, I just realised. Got bloody choir in it. Why? I should unload that shit. Don't know why that's there. True dumb. No, Ranger. I can see your cat. Yeah, meow. Sorry, cat's having a meow nearby. Don't know if the microphone caught that, but you know. Meow and all that. Anyway, there's a choir in this. Why is there a choir in this? Be gone. I don't need choir for this piece. It's a much nicer piece. Unfortunately, there's nothing beyond that. I do like this. As long as this one more time, and then I'll call it a night. just realised I should add this to it.
Fishy, fishy, knocking, love all between my toes. Squishy, squishy on my skin, I will rub it all around my nose. Fishy, fishy, knocking, love all between my toes. Squishy, squishy on my skin, I will rub it all around my nose.
Alright, just fixing this up.
Fishy, fishy, knocking, love all between my toes. Squishy, squishy on my skin, I will rub it all around my nose. Fishy,
Oh
fishy,
dear.
knocking, love all between my toes. Squishy, squishy on my skin, I will rub it all around my nose.
Fun piece. Alright, well there's a preview of the other stuff that I'm currently doing. So I think I'm out of water. I think I will call it a night. I usually do around the 2-hour mark. I'm about 10 minutes off, but oh well. Yeah, so YouTube's always fun. I'm learning every day. I think I'll most likely keep my streams on YouTube from now on, just because it's getting easier to do it. And also it's I've talked many times about why it's better to do it on YouTube for me, because I have a bigger following on YouTube already. And I don't think there's a huge audience and whatnot for me on Twitch. Like I'm growing very quickly, not organically at least, whereas YouTube I'm doing much better. So I will keep it here. Yeah, which means every Monday I will stream on the YouTube. Hooray! So thank you for watching. It's been good fun. As always, glad to have you all around, even if I had no idea what your names were. Hope you're enjoying this stuff, and yeah, I'll catch you guys later. So thank you and goodbye.